Okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do well and teach well. Shalom to the hopeful elect and you I can push in this word at the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure. Shalom, shalom. The feds gave banks tools to shut down your accounts if you buy guns or Bibles. Okay. And we all understand that this is biblical prophecy, and as watchmen, as so-called prophets, right? Because you people out there may not acknowledge us, but nonetheless, the scriptures do say in Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter and the 33rd verse, then shall they be known. Let me actually get that. Because now, man, now it's really speaking. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33 and verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, talking about what the prophecies, lo, it will come, right? Though it tarry, wait for it will surely come. Then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. Then you people are going to know, man. Once the famine of the word hits, and, and then shit really starts, really happen, right? The Lord really starts touching this place, which he already is, but really starts touching this place, like a time there before Ezekiel will. So like a Jeremiah. Did I get that? Yep, Jeremiah 37. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay? This is the type of time we're coming into. And the only way you're going to be able to make it through that time is by this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that can be found in what? The Bible. Okay? Let's go into this article a little bit. Federal agencies gave banks automated censorship. Let me focus on that. Automated censorship tools to flag as possible domestic terrorists. Damn. And so like federal agencies gave banks automated censorships tools to flag as possible domestic T-words any Americans who buy Bibles or support the enforcement of immigration laws, says testimony days before a House committee. Federal agencies are funding tools for the financial sector similar to those social media is using to target misinformation and hate speech. And, the reason I want to bring out this article as well too, man, and I actually got this article from another brother. He posted it. Your Bible is downloaded on your phones. Okay, we use a Blue Letter Bible. We go into the KJV, on a regular, Google search. And this is all for the ushering in of the famine of the word. And with that being said, you need to get this word as soon as possible, man. Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. It says what? Before the evil days come nigh, man. You want to get this truth and get in this ministry before the evil days come. You don't want to be in Jacob's trouble, trying to gather up precepts and understandings and wondering if you're the elect or not, if you already heard about this word, heard about this truth, because the Lord doesn't deal with that. Okay, the Lord deals with those that are patient, long-suffering, not on your time schedule, not when you think it's the best time. No. If we need to be in this ministry for another 15, 20 years, guess what? That's what it is. And we're going to do it because guess what? We have faith and belief in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and his words and testimony. But even then, we know we don't even got that much longer. Come on now. Look at this. Quote, actually says written testimony from Jeremy Tedesco, senior counsel at the nonprofit First Amendment law firm Alliance Defending Freedom. Unfortunately, this is just the tip of the iceberg, man. This is a dude that's defending freedom. These people that are trying to pass this law. How is that freedom? When they're censoring the truth. Federal regulators are successfully pressuring financial institutions to discriminate against customers based on their religious and political beliefs, right? And this is all more, going into the NWO, the New World Order that they're getting ready to set up, right? Which is why you had World War III still, in tension. Even though it may not be, publicized on the news heavily, it's still there. They're just throwing it in the back burner. Okay? If the federal government discriminates directly, it would be unconstitutional, notes Tedesco in testimony this afternoon to a select subcommittee on the weaponization of the federal government. On March 6, 16 state attorneys general called on Wells Fargo to stop using the banking as a political tool to extend the policies of the Biden administration throughout the economy. Quote, Wells Fargo has institutionalized discrimination by imposing race and sex-based quotas into credit agreements with customers like BlackRock, says a letter from the Attorney General. The bank is, among others, working to end customers' use of low-cost energy sources and increase their grocery bills to meet Democrats' economic central planning goals, the letter says. In short, the same sorts of government pressure erecting an iron curtain around the internet are already constructing a financial social credit system like, let's see, where China's inside the United States. Okay, so nonetheless, then it's really the goal of the elite that want this to happen. They really want to set up this society where if you don't believe, let's get it, man. Let's just get it. Let's get it. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15. Let's get in the KJV. This is the book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, which is talking about Rome, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he does great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. Give me 1 second. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword, which had the womb by a sword and did live. Okay, and those miracles are going to come by the way of them, left-hand side miracles coming from the RFID hip. You're going to be able to read and write again. You're going to be able to use limbs that you weren't able to use before. You're going to be able to do all, they're going to say you're going to be able to do all types of shit with it, but in reality, he's just going to use it for control. Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, if you're not going to want to abide by the ways of this new world order, you're going to be killed. Okay, you're going to be sent as an outcast. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, so with the charagma being set in place, right, the RFID hip, that's going to be the only way you're going to be able to use, the financial, aspects of the world. Buying groceries, paying your bills, so on and so forth. That's the only way you can be able to dwell in this society, is through that RFID hip. Okay? And now, with that being said, now imagine your accounts being shut down if you want to buy Bibles, or you believe in whatever you may believe in. You just can't believe in anything else other than what the elitists want you to believe, or else you're not going to be able to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to take that charagma. You see how this is all kind of playing out now? With the money being translated to something that's going to have to be taken inside of you, and the only way you're going to be able to use that that thing that's inside of you is through the ways of your belief. That's you what worshiping the image of the beast. You believe in the ways of America, Babylon the Great. You believe in what the elites tell you, and you don't believe in what they don't believe in. Right? It's the ultimate form of control. Okay? Let me get one more precept. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. You see, remember, this is going to happen suddenly, bro. You're not going to be able to predict this or, grab it at your own time. Nah. Just like the C-19 situation. We weren't ready for that. It just happened. Right? And they're going to do things, it can be a black swan. It can be this. It can be that, right? Right now we're at the brink of anything happening. Okay? But what? We are making ourselves ready to the battle now. So when these things do happen, us hopeful members of the elect, we're good. We're set, our conscience, clear. So, man, with that,